10 don'ts you should avoid for a successful Facebook remarketing venture. Now, let's take a quick look at those things you should definitely avoid doing to successfully remarket on Facebook. Don't remarket to current customers. Remember, remarketing is all about reaching potential customers, so your remarketing efforts need to be geared towards two targets: people that know your product or that have visited your page, but haven't bought anything yet, and people who have bought something and can be offered something different as a recommended purchase. Knowing that, it would not make sense to retarget the same people by serving them the same ads, because that will only drain your budget and bore your audience. Don't use the exact same ad copy for all users. It is a bad idea in general to use the same ad copy over and over and not change it, let alone to serve the same ad copy to everybody. This simply will not work, because people respond to ads depending on factors such as demographics and the type of content they consume online. Do yourself a favor and create different ad copies for different types of people. Don't focus on only one aspect of your audience. This means that it is unwise to focus on only a defined set of characteristics from your demographics. For example, focusing only on targeting people who like your product in the United States and creating one ad set for males and one for females. What about age? What about people from other countries that are also visiting your page on a daily basis? What else does your audience like? What age bracket is spending more money? Segment your audience as specifically as possible based upon all of this information. Don't focus on daily performance. You have to think of the bigger picture and start from there. We don't mean that you should just let your ads run freely and wait a week to see if they perform. Instead, let a converting ad run for a week and then measure what is working the right way by examining stuff such as which day did it perform better, at what time of the day, etc. Don't forget about your conversion pixel. The conversion pixel was attached by Facebook for a reason. The Facebook conversion pixel is a tiny yet powerful tool that will help you to know where your conversions are made and where they come from. This will help you optimize your campaigns much better. Our recommendation is to put the pixel on each page of your site and measure different types of actions. Don't forget about filling in the details. That is, your business details. If users are returning to your site for the second time, depending on how effective your remarketing worked on them, it is in your best interests to let them know just where they have landed and why they should stay. Cold selling is as unpopular online as it is in the real world. If you're not showing your business info on your site nor in your Facebook business account, but instead only showing a handful of products, people will just leave. Don't focus on high CTR. High CTR might feel good at the moment, but it doesn't feel so good after you compare it with your high conversion rate to find out that it makes up only 5% of your overall CTR. This essentially means that you are running your budget dry and you're not seeing a good return on investment. High CTR without conversions might mean that your ad is attractive, but that your product is not appealing enough. Maybe your product does not fulfill the expectations of your visitors in relation to what they saw in your ad. Either way, a high CTR without conversions should tell you that there is potential, but that there is something that needs to be fixed as well. Don't be afraid of using what you know works. It doesn't matter if it is material from years ago or if it is something that you know has worked for somebody else. As long as it works as a remarketing strategy, you should use it. This includes mirroring elements from successful ad copy from businesses promoting the same niche as you. Just make sure that something is working and the market is not saturated. If something is selling really well, but you see that the trend is that people are only buying from one or two sources, proceed with caution. It might mean that there is already an obvious winner flooding the market. Don't forget about organic content. It is easy to forget about keeping an existing audience engaged when you are trying to capture as many people as possible through remarketing. Hear us out. Remarketing is not only about new people, it is also about the people that already have your back. Believe us when we tell you that you have to care for the people that have become your fans on Facebook. How? There are two clever strategies to follow. One is to focus on creating original content and posting it on a daily basis. It may happen that someone does not visit your site every day, but they're logged into Facebook daily, and there is where you want to reach them. Publish the content on your site and link it through your Facebook posts. That way, you may tempt visitors to buy something. The other strategy is to tailor posts and use the Facebook segmentation tools to show those posts only to that segment of your audience that you know are interested in the content of the post based on their age, gender, location, and so on. Don't limit yourself. Many marketers limit themselves to the tools provided by Facebook. While it is true that the platform is one of the best for advertising, it is worth noting that there are many tools out there that can give you an additional edge.